Hello Star Wars fans and Star Wars friends around the world, and welcome to another video. Now, you might not be aware of this Disney Store range. It's called Mix or Mixy, but I'm reliably informed it's pronounced Mix, so MXYZ, and it's their kind of Japanese sort of animation kind of range. It came out as a range. It started, I think it was June in 2016. Now it's February 2017 and they finally added something Star Wars. So you guys elsewhere in the world may have had something Star Wars turn up at your Disney stores before now, but this is the first in the UK, so I'm really happy to include these in my collection. Now this is a box set of 4 erasers, and so from left to right you've got Luke, Vader, Leia and R2. Here in the UK these cost me $5.99 for the set of 4. Now I like them a lot. I think they're really cool. So we're going to go close up in a sec and give you a really nice view of each figure. I'm going to use my world's slowest turntable as well, so you might want to grab a cup of tea and settle down for a few minutes. Each of the figures measure, well, Leia is just under 2 inches tall, which for those of you that are using the metric system, just under 5 centimeters. So all right, let's get the turntable in and get some close-ups. Right, let's go. Ooh, I'm going to save Vader till last, I think. Right. Now, let's just turn around, get a nice close on Luke. Wow, it's really slow. I need to get a new turntable that goes slightly faster. So, whoa. Or new batteries. Who said, hey, just try new batteries? Maybe new batteries. So, there's Luke. Let's get Leia on there at the same time. Leia looks so cool. Oh, I've got out of focus now, haven't I? There we go. Now Leia looks like she's got some attitude going on there, so there's hands on hips sort of pose. Now she's downward looking slightly, so I think that's because she's probably designed to be looking at R2. Let's pop in R2 as well. Yeah, so I think that's probably why she's looking downwards ever so slightly. They're really nice looking figures. Now they're collectible erasers, so I was a child of the 1970s and 1980s, so I was around when the whole collecting erasers sort of first started, and I had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, and they varied from ice creams to biscuits to Coca-Cola bottles and all sorts of amazing sort of anything you could make in the form of a pencil eraser they made. And I had ice cream tubs full of these things for years and years and years. And as did I think everyone I knew. So it was like such a big thing in the sort of like very late 70s and through the 80s, collecting erasers. And so this is kind of hopefully coming back with the mix range, and it looks so cool. Yeah, I really like these. Now, as you see, look, R2 has got 3 big feet. He's very sturdy and stands really nicely. This is where we're getting to the I love these but section. Now, I'm not one to gripe, as you know from my other videos. I'm a positive person. I'm always glass half full, and I love my Star Wars collectibles. But if there's something that's not quite right, I will say, because there's room for improvement with these. Now, the 3 figures on the turntable, as I said, R2's got the 3 big feet. He's never going to fall over. We could have an earthquake and R2, he's going to remain upright. Now, pretty much the same with Leia and Luke. Now, you see they've got a little base at the bottom there. Now, Vader, on the other hand, oh dear, great looking figure. All Right, here's Vader. Really cool looking figure. I mean, this is a. I know it's a collectible, not intended to be used, really, is it? But look at those dainty little feet. Now, and very, very flexible, very breakable lightsaber. Now, Vader, as you see, look, he's missing something, and that is a stand. Now, when you go to stand him up, he just falls over. So you have to prop him up against something. So I'm not quite sure why Leia gets a stand, Luke gets a stand, and Vader can't stand. So what I'm going to do is just prop him up there. Because, and now, I know some of you were saying, "Oh, can't you just lean him backwards onto his cape?" No, you can't. You really, really can't. And if his cape was slightly longer, that would be possible. I've tried bending the cape back, and you can get him to stand at an angle, but it looks wrong. And if repeated bending on the cape is gonna crack it, and it's gonna snap it off. So. Yeah, so I'm not sure for display purposes how good Vader is, but the other three figures, they've absolutely nailed it. I love them. That's so cool. Right, I'm going to let that spin now. So as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. It's very much appreciated. Let me know. There are lots of videos on YouTube with the MXYZ range. I've not seen any with any Star Wars items yet. So if you found any other Star Wars items, let me know, because I've got to add them to my collection. So, and I can possibly see, these sets going to my niece and nephew's Christmas stocking. So yeah, they're really, really cool. I like this a lot. I don't know about you guys. I could watch that just rotate all day. Loving Leia. I think Leia is my favourite character out of the four. Then Luke. Then I think Vader, apart from the fact he doesn't stand, and then R2. I'd like to see more of these, obviously. Yeah, it'd be great to have a huge collection. No, I haven't. Right, the packaging. Right, I love packaging, and it's one of my favourite parts of collecting. I know it sounds crazy, but I do love great packaging, and this is pretty cool packaging. It's nice and sturdy to begin with, so it's got it's not the horrible cardstock that they've been using. Certain producers have been using the whole very, very thin stuff that's not going to stand the test of time at all. Now I don't know if it's picking it up. So you've got a mixture of gloss and matte surfaces here. So you've got the let's see, look, there's Yoda, Han, Vader, R2, Stormtrooper, Leia, and that pattern's repeated across the whole packaging. And so that says to me, there you go, $5.99. That says to me there's going to be more. So I'm hoping there are going to be more, and there'll be more soon. So it's a nice sturdy little box. It looks good. They look good in the box, but they look great out on display. So I just have to learn to live with Vader and hold the packaging, get the packaging to hold him up. But there you go, guys. As always, I very much appreciate you watching, and let me know in the comments section below what you think to these. Are you going to go for them? Are you thinking, yeah, actually I can't live without these? There's a lot out there to collect. There's some really awful. I've seen some photos floating around on Twitter of the new die-cast Hasbro range, which I guess they're supposed to compete with the die-cast Disney Store range. Sorry, I think so many thoughts in my head. But from the photos I've seen so far, they look awful. And the Elite Series have no competition with these. But there's some really cool 40th anniversary figures coming up. Which, oh dear, my wallet is hemorrhaging. It's kind of, it's a great time to be a collector, and an expensive time to be a collector, so, so yeah, let me know in the comment section below. Also below you'll find links to my Twitter feed, and also to Future of the Force website, so click on that as well. It's an extremely positive Star Wars fan site. What can I say? It's a great place for reviews, articles, photos, and Star Wars information. So definitely check that out, and the link is below. And don't forget to subscribe to me here on YouTube and follow me on Twitter. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.